My name is Oscar. I'm a 10-year military veteran. I've come to Gennaro Herrera by way of the United States. I just got out of the military in March. This is my second time to come to Peru. I know I needed to come back when I got out because my family could see that I was not the same person that came home was the one that I left. I had so much hate and resentment and discontentment in my heart due to the things that I learned throughout my life, especially being in the service, the separatism, the government propaganda. So when I decided to come, it was really a no-brainer because I knew from previous experience with ayahuasca that it would definitely bring me back into humanity with the healing that I needed. It's truly an eye-opener. I'll just tell you a little about one of the experiences that I had that was probably the most profound experience I've ever had in my entire life. My intention was compassion. Show me some compassion because I've been lacking compassion for an extremely long time. And it wasn't like a psychedelic haze, it was more of a feeling. It put me in touch with a feminine side that I never knew that I had. I was in a ceremony and it was as if I was making love to myself for hours. Not in a sexual way, but more in a sensual way. I could feel the hair follicles on my face, my fingertips. It was as if I had become a woman. And that put compassion in my heart, and I really didn't understand it until afterwards when I was faced with a situation to where normally I would have reacted so much differently. But it was something that I've never experienced before. And also the complications that come with being in the Western world, trying to keep up with the Joneses, so to speak, as far as who has the nicest clothes, the nicest car, where you live, all of these things that really are such a myth that cause so much pain and aggravation in one's life, especially if you don't have the means to get those things, and the resentment you have towards yourself when you see people who do. So we go on a walkabout throughout the village, and the simplicity in the way that the people live here is just, it's amazing. Such warmth and such acceptance from someone that doesn't even speak the language. The kids here, we play in the streets with the children. When you walk down the street in the village, entire families, the entire community is outside breaking bread with each other, playing volleyball. It's like nothing I've ever seen before. If never seen that type of closeness and unity and community. If one does not have, the others will provide, knowing that if they do not have, the others will provide as well. And it's a community that I find extremely envious because I've never experienced anything quite like this before. I was invited to play football, American football, but I'm talking soccer for those who don't understand what football is. Not only that, but the shaman, Luco, and the coordinator, Emily, have been so kind and so generous. We were talking with Luco, and he says here that there's no such thing as a gringo. It's just family. He doesn't, there is no racial lines. There is no religious lines. Everything is just acceptance and love and generosity. And it's quite a beautiful thing.